Hello, people. This is Kavita welcoming you to my talk show, Wow, Wonder of Women, Season 3. In this season, which is a Q&A session, we take on a topic that many of us have gone through, are going through, or may go through, and my guest will give her point of view and opinions on perhaps how to deal with it. The theme for this episode is mindset. The topic that we have chosen is family pressure, and the point that we'll be highlighting is support system. As you all know, my guest is here as an individual, a wonder, a woman. So there will be no Miss, Mrs. or any other label tagging my guest's name. My guest for today is Vidya Kamath. She has done her MD and DCH in pediatrics and is currently affiliated with a hospital and has her own clinic. Being a native of Mangalore, she spent the better part of her childhood in Goa and is now settled in Mumbai. She likes reading, cooking, listening to music, and is currently learning Hindustani classical music. She can speak Konkani, English, Marathi, Hindi, and Kannada. Her fitness regime consists of walking, cycling, eating healthy, and being at peace with everybody and everything. So Vidya, welcome to my show, Wow, Wonder of Women.
It's such a pleasure to be on your show, and I'm looking forward to us having a nice little chat.
It's a pleasure to have you, Vidya. Okay, so we start off with the first question of this episode. Mindsets are formed due to ingrained and unconscious imbibing from childhood. Do you resonate?
Definitely. My childhood was spent in the 70s and the 80s when our parents always brought us up to believe that, okay, men and women have certain roles in society as they grow up. And maybe those things were so well ingrained in us that as we grew up, we had a certain mindset. Okay, I am a woman, so I can do this. He's a man, he can do that. And as we grow up, I think it is difficult to change, but not impossible. But we need to be aware of this.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. So second question. Do you feel confidence and mindset are interrelated?
Definitely yes, because if you have a mindset which tells you you're a woman, so you're weak, you start questioning your capability. Even if you may be fully capable of doing something, you may be very good, you may be well educated, progressive, everything, but then something in your mindset says, no, you cannot do this. It sort of starts you doubting yourself, and that I think erodes your self-confidence bit by bit. And yes, it's very important.
Yeah, awesome. Third question. A woman needs to be aware of how a mindset is affecting her life, decisions, progress. Can you emphasize?
As we said before, every time you have certain mindset which labels you in a certain way, it sort of decreases your self-confidence. It does not allow you to take decisions which you want to do. So then you need to be aware of this. Okay, why did I do what I did at a certain point in time? Was it because someone told me, okay, I cannot do this, that's why I didn't do it? Or did I really didn't want to do it? So if I want to do it, I should do it. And if I should do it, can I do it? Yes, I think every one of us is capable, has potential to do anything she wants. So we should be aware no mindset should influence us in any way in taking any decision which hampers our progress.
Absolutely true. Next question. Does pressure from a family influence or change a woman's mindset, especially after marriage?
Family pressures in India is a big elephant in the room. Everybody knows it's there, and I guess it's always been there, will be there, but as times change, it is changing for the better, I guess. But yes, we still are I am middle-aged, so we are in the traditional hierarchy right now. So you have to be a perfect wife, a mother, a daughter, put everyone else first and yourself last. This is, I guess, what is family pressure. So yes,
It does. Okay. So the next question is, putting forth her views to challenge a prevailing mindset can be a daunting task for a woman. How can she keep the boat afloat?
Uh, Changing a mindset. Changing mindsets is a little daunting for definitely a woman as an individual. I guess if you have a little support, maybe from your family or friends, it is easier, but you use a diplomatic approach to this. Uh, I feel a confrontation is never good. Gently chip away at a mindset which is absolutely unbending. It will change over a period of time. It's never a no.
Yeah.
So yes, I wouldn't say tackle it in a confrontational way. I would lead by example and say, okay, I can do it. So then the other people say, okay, she can do it. That means fine. There is something here which needs to change in me. So I think we change people around us when we change ourselves.
Awesome. Awesome. Absolutely true. Next question. How can having a support system help a woman have a healthy mindset?
Support system is so essential to a woman because I mean, if you do not have support in what decisions you're making, you are again, because of your mindset, because of your low self-confidence, you're still constantly doubting, even though, okay, you're coming out of it, you're there. But if you have that support system, you say, okay, I have backup, I can do this. So yes, a support system is very important. Look for it all around you. Someone or the other is there to help you.
Yes, absolutely. Next question, Vidya, is what can a woman do to identify her mindset and modify her thinking?
I guess we introspect a little and find out, okay, why did I do certain things at a certain point of time? And that makes us aware of our mindset. Am I progressive? Am I regressive? Am I stuck in some sort of a time frame which, because someone around me says no, you cannot go forward? If that is the way, I think you need to introspect every time you take a decision and say, is this because of my mindset that I'm doing this?
Yeah,
And then it's possible for us to come out of it.
absolutely. Absolutely. Next question is breaking free from the traditional mindset to embrace a progressive mindset. Is it easy for a woman?
I think it's a very daunting task to do this. Personally, I think even for me, being on this show is for me progress. So thank you, Kavita, for this show. And but it's always possible. It's always possible. You have a lot of motivational people out there who will inspire you, who will lead you on, will help you to grow.
Actually, once a woman has understood that a mindset is like a drawback to her, she has to break free from it, whatever it be, and that because it is in her own good. Awesome.
True.
Next question. Finding a support system is not as easy as it is portrayed. How or what can a woman do to manage it?
I disagree with this. Finding a support system is actually, I mean, it may seem daunting at first, but look into your family, friends, neighbors, school friends. There will be somebody who's empathetic, sympathetic to you. If not, you always have the internet, the globe. It's a global village now. You find out somewhere across the world, someone will empathize with you, have the same problems as you, have the same solutions as you, probably will lend you a helping ear or a hand, and that helps. So you can build up your own support system over time, but you need to go out and make an effort to make friends.
Absolutely. You want a support system, first try being a support to somebody. So automatically the wheels start rolling.
Yeah, that's
Thanks. Okay, Vidya, the next and the last question of this episode is change the view to change the mindset. Can you relate and elaborate?
as a woman, I feel a mindset that we need to immediately change or try to change is one which regards you as a sex object or something that is inferior to the male species. So we have this glass ceiling which we cannot break. We are weak, we are not capable, and we are just sex objects in general. So how do we change this? I guess it has to begin in our homes. We inculcate certain values in our own children, don't differentiate between our sons and daughters, teach these values to others around us so that they understand, yes, see, she's doing it, so even my daughter can do it. No? Once a generation, you change a generation, I think with time, there will be progress. And a whole mindset, it's always possible to change a whole mindset. It may take time, but it's never impossible.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's high time everybody change the mindset towards women, especially about what they think about. It's not always, it's no longer the same scenario that the man is a breadwinner and the woman is the homemaker. Roles can be swapped, are being swapped, and it's working very nicely for everybody. So it's really
Yes.
high time the mindset change for the positive and for the progressive of everybody. It's a very good thing. Awesome, Vidya. That was a great session. I'm sure a lot of women listening to you will have a lot of motivation and change their mindset, hopefully, for the better. So, with that, we come to the end of this episode. Any other pearls of wisdom that you have, would you like to share with the audience?
I would say be brave. Do not doubt yourself ever, and always try doing something new that you have never done before. It gives you a lot of self confidence. This is a personal viewpoint, uh, and I think it'll help you grow.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. You always have to push yourself to the limits, take a new step, do something that you have never done, but always wanted
Never
to
done
do,
before.
and feel the
Right.
wow that you are. Awesome, Vidya.
Definitely.
Thank you so much, Vidya. It has really been a pleasure having you on the show, and I hope a lot of women are motivated by this. So, and you women in the audience, just remember, stay the wow that you are. Have a nice day.